Christmas, everyone! I thought it'd be fun to film a Christmas special. It's probably going to be quite similar to my normal videos, to be honest, because they're all just me driving the boat along the canal, but the big difference with this one is that I've got a reindeer headband on. We're about to go past a junction here, a canal junction. I think it's called Hatherton Junction. So there used to be a branch of the canal that went that way to the left, but it doesn't go very far now. So I don't think we're allowed to go down there. It's only very short anyway. Instead, I'm gonna go to the right and carry on heading south along the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal. It's windier than I thought today, so this reindeer headband might be in the canal by the end of the video, I don't know. Look at all that green algae over there. It looks kind of festive, doesn't it, I suppose? Now, because it's Christmas, I do have a present here to unwrap, but I need to unwrap it while also steering the boat, and I'm going around a bend at the moment because the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal is quite bendy, so I'm going to wait until I'm on a straight bit. If you're wondering why I keep looking ahead past the camera, it's because I'm just making sure the boat's going in the right direction. It's a wireless microphone. Yeah, loads of you have been telling me I should get a wireless microphone because sometimes when it gets windy, the wind really affects the sound, so I finally invested in one. This isn't a sponsored video, by the way. I did actually buy this myself, but I'm going to test it out later in this video to see if it improves the sound a bit. I'm having to be extra careful not to hit things today because somebody actually stole the fender from the front of my boat. I'll show you what I mean when I get off the boat later, but it's basically something that most narrowboats, well I think all narrowboats have at the front to kind of protect the boat in case you hit anything, or to protect things that you might accidentally hit as well. But somebody actually stole mine. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if lots of them do get stolen. They are quite expensive. So I think another boater unfortunately must have come along and thought, oh, I need a fender, I'll just steal the one from this boat. So that was a bit rubbish, but there you go. Christmas. I hope this isn't too weird, but I just wanted to read out a message that somebody had sent to me. It's from somebody called Rach. He said, "This is a very random message, but just wanted to share. My partner and I have just started our narrowboat adventure together. Today, while at a lock, I got chatting to a local man walking his dog. Just general chat about our boat, and he asked me if I'd ever watched you on YouTube. He said he suffers from depression and anxiety, and that whenever he watches your videos, he feels completely calm again. Said he loved getting a glimpse of narrowboat life through your videos." I just wanted to read that message out because I was really, really touched when I received that message. And quite a lot of people do leave me really nice messages like that under my videos, but I can't reply to that man because I don't even know who he is. So I just wanted to say hello to that man, and I'm really glad that you enjoy watching my videos. I think the reason it touched me so much is because I've had difficult times in the past as well, when I felt really, really awful. And if I'm honest, when I started making these videos earlier this year, I wasn't in a very good place mentally, and I hadn't been feeling very good for quite a while actually. But I do genuinely feel really happy now. I feel like I've really turned things around this year. And this might sound strange, but I think one of the reasons that I feel better is because I've been making these videos. It's a bit hard to explain really, but I think before I started making them, I was thinking a lot about bad things that had happened in the past, and I was kind of ruminating about them because I have a tendency to ruminate anyway. But I think making these videos has been really positive for me because it's helped me to focus on something positive, and it's kind of been a nice distraction for me, and it's made me think about the present more rather than about bad things that have happened in the past. So it's really nice to receive a message like that, and to think that maybe the videos have helped someone else in a way, in a small way, because they've really helped me as well. So I'm testing the microphone out now. I don't know what the sound quality is going to be like. I hope it's good because I've gone beyond the 14-day period when I can send this thing back if it's not very good. But yeah, I'll do some tests now so I can see what it's like. It looks a bit strange, doesn't it? Like I've got some kind of small furry animal attached to my coat. I'm still very much in the habit of getting close to my phone so that I can talk to you, but with this, in theory, I won't need to do that. So I'm going to do some tests now to see how well it does actually work. I'm sorry, this is probably going to be incredibly boring for a lot of people watching. So the boat is currently in tick over, which is the slowest speed. And I normally go in this speed whenever I'm talking to you, so that the engine isn't really loud, because if the engine is loud, it's more likely to drown out my voice. But I'm going to test the microphone out now by going at different speeds. So you can see how many revs I'm doing here. I'm going to increase my revs and see what happens to the sound. I'm going at about 1500 revs now. I don't actually know what speed I'm going at. I'd guess maybe 2.5 miles an hour or something like that, I'm not sure. It doesn't tell me how fast I'm going on there, it just tells me how many revs my engine is doing. I'm now going to increase the revs to about 2000. Really quite loud now, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear me over the sounds of the engine, but I thought it was worth giving it a go. That bridge was too low for my headband there. I've taken the microphone off now because I don't know how well it's going to work. I've seen a few reviews online and some of them are good, but some of them aren't very good, so I'm just going to have to see, I think. But I'm going to have a festive drink now. I've got mulled apple juice. It's not alcoholic, it's basically just apple juice, and I've warmed it up and I've put some spices in there. Can you see how dark it is already? It's only just gone 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but it gets dark quite early at this time of year. I do really love the canals in winter because they're a lot quieter than they are in summer, but the days aren't as long, so I'll be glad when the days start getting longer again. actually, given that I've just been talking about the microphone and how I film these videos, I thought it might be a good chance to show you my filming setup. When you see this, some of you are probably going to laugh at how basic it is. It's extremely basic. So this is how I film my videos. I'm going to wave at the camera now. Hello! So it's basically just an iPhone 12. It's not even a good iPhone 12. It's the cheapest one you can get with 2 lenses and not very much storage on there. And I don't normally use a microphone, although obviously I've just finally invested in a microphone. I don't really have a proper tripod. The thing you can see at the bottom there is called a Gorilla Pod. Again, I just wanted to point out that this video isn't sponsored by anybody. Apple haven't paid me to make it, unfortunately. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my setup, just to kind of show people that you don't need loads of really expensive equipment to make videos like this. I mean, I might invest in more equipment eventually, but for now I'm kind of happy just using what I've got. These branches are a bit too low for my antlers. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas to you! Hello! Oh. Oh. There's a horse over there. Can you see the horse? I actually thought it was a model horse to start with, but it is a real horse. Merry Christmas! I think I might more quite soon, you know. I'm meeting my parents at a pub tomorrow called the Fox and Anchor, which is just down there. But I think I want to more before I actually get to the pub, because it might be a bit noisy tonight. Hopefully I should be able to talk to you now while I'm doing this, because I've got the microphone on again. Hope it doesn't fall in the canal. You know, I told you about the fender earlier that was stolen? It used to go on the front of the boat there. So I'm all moored for the night now. It's getting quite cold now, so I've got a red nose and I really do look like Rudolph. I know I always say this, but thank you very much to everybody who watches these videos, because as I said earlier in the video, they really have helped me this year, and it's nice to think that other people have enjoyed them and maybe they've helped other people a little bit too. So I hope you all have a really Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video.